Welcome to fifth lecture of bash scripting and second part of parameter expansion. Okay, in this video we will learn some more parameter expansion after whatever we learned previously. Okay, now here in this video the first one is case modification. Like if you have a variable var is equal to something in small case, summon, 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 right? I write 3 times summon. Okay, I given an input. Look at here, I have defined it here a variable var2 lo. Can you see this? Now what is the value I have defined it is? You can see here the same summon, 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 right? Now come back to there again. Okay, what I did here is for only first character, you can see here for only first character. If you want to change lowercase to uppercase, the first character of the variable value, right? Then what you have to use this sign. You can see here the caret sign, okay. Let me print here the value. I will use here echo. You can use printf also, echo and then var. Okay, since here we have defined the same value in the variable named var. Now you can see it printed the same. Now if I use here the caret sign, single caret sign, then what it does is it changes the first letter case. You can see here it was in the small case and now it is capital. It was in small letters, now it is in capital letter, right? From lowercase to uppercase, you can see here. Now if you use double caret sign, then what it does is it will change the case of all the letters, and what would be the resultant case? It would be in the uppercase, since it is the condition of uppercase. The caret sign is used to convert small case to uppercase. If it is already in uppercase, then it will do no change, just it will print in the uppercase only. But here you can see it all changed into uppercase, right? Now suppose you have something in uppercase already and you want to change in lowercase, right? Here I have defined a variable var2 up. You can see here the value is already in uppercase, right? The value is already in uppercase. Now you want to change into the lowercase. Okay, then again let me change the value of var to capital summon, 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 right? Now if I echo the var, you can see it printed the same value, right? Now if you want to change it into small case, let's see for the first case. Okay, we go down here, you can see uppercase to lowercase. You can see uppercase to lowercase. Now for only first character, if you want to change the only first character case, then what you can do is you can use simple comma. You can use a single comma. Okay, simply you have to use a comma. Remember, you have to use single comma for the first letter, right? Okay, I can use that. Here if I put a single comma and then enter, here the first letter is changed to the small case. Okay, now what for the full string? If you want to change the case of full string to the lower case, then what you can do is you can simply use 2 commas. Okay, and now you can see here it changes the full string case from uppercase to lowercase. If the string was already in small case, then what it will do? It will do no change. Okay, it will print it as usual, like what it is. If it is in already small case, then what it needs to change? Nothing, right? So it will print in the small case only. Okay, let's see next things. Using for all cases also. Now if you want to change to opposite case, like if it is in lower case or upper case, whatever, just you need to change it to the opposite case. Whatever it is now, you have to change it into the opposite case. Then what you can do is, look at here, let me make a variable. You can see here I have created a variable var2 mix and its value is, let me write here its value is var is equal to capital S U M A N K U M A R, and here K is capital and C H U T U, right? Now I change the variable value. Okay, now if I do echo var, and here I have to use a tilde sign. You can see here the tilde sign. This is known as tilde sign. If you use the single tilde sign, then what it will do is it will change the first letter case. Okay, previously it was in uppercase, but now it is in lowercase. If it was in smaller case, then it would have changed it to the uppercase, right? Now if you use the tilde sign 2 times, then what it will do is it will change the whole string to the opposite case. Okay, you can see whatever it was in uppercase, now it is in lowercase, and that of uppercase, that of lowercase, it is in uppercase, right? The opposite. Got it? Now we have find and replace. Find and replace. Suppose you want to change something in the value of variable, right? For the first match only. Here the first case is for the first match only. Means if I have a value, let me set a var is equal to Suman 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, that we already used it in the previous example, right? Now it is set. Okay, suppose if I want to change this SU to HU, right? From SU to HU. Now what I have to do is echo, in the curly braces I have to write the var, and then use a single forward slash for the first match only. Okay, for the first match only means if it is repeated again and again, then it will not change that. It will change the first occurrence only. If it is found first time, then it will change this one, and if there is again the same thing, it will ignore that. Okay, it will just change the first occurrence. Like SU is here the first time, here I will write SU, need to change it, and by which HU, right? Here you have to write the pattern which you want to find here, and here you want to write the string that you want to replace with the pattern. Okay, since I want to replace this SU by HU, I write this. Okay, now if you enter, you can see here SU is replaced by HU. Okay, now if I use that var is equal to Suman, okay, again, right? Like here, now I want to change all this SU to HU, then what I will do is I will just give here 2 times forward slash, and then the pattern, and then the string you want to replace with. Okay, now all this SU will become HU and HU. Okay, and you can see it's human, right? For all match, this was the condition for all match. Any time if it find the same pattern, it will replace with the string you provided, right? Now if you want to replace with a null value, means if you provide here nothing, then what it will do is it will delete the value, delete the SU. Okay, it will just delete the value, means it is just replacing it with null value. Also you can give here this will also mean the same. Okay, if you use here single quotes, then blank single quote, then it will also do the same thing. Okay, now let's see the next case. Here, replace a pattern found at beginning of the value. Okay, now I want to change something from the beginning. If it is occurring in the beginning, means if the pattern I want to change with, if it is at the start, right? Like here SUMAN means from S to whatever I want to change, that must be matched, right? Let's see example. Here I am using the same lowercase variable. Okay, now if I will change this SU with HU, 1 minute, come here, and then here I have to use, instead of this double forward slash, I have to use a forward slash and then a hash mark, a hashtag, right? This hash mark what does is it will check at the beginning of the string. The hash mark means it will check from the beginning of the string. if this pattern SU is found at the beginning, then it will change, and if it is not there, then it will do nothing. It will print the same value as usual, right? Like I want to change it with HU, then what it will do is, you can see it changes the HU to SU and nothing else changes, right? Suppose MA, I want to find the pattern MA at beginning, and if it is found, then change to HU. But we know that there is no MU at the start. At the beginning there is no MU, there is SU. We already changed it. But let's see what happens if I want to change MU to HU. Then does it change? No. It prints the string as usual. Since MU is not found at the start. Here you can see where yeah, here you can see it is not found. Oh, sorry, this one. I'm talking about this one. Here MU is not found at the start. Actually MU is not here anywhere. Okay. Also you can check if I want to change this UM. If I write here UM to HU, then does it change? No. Why? Because it is not from the beginning. UM is not from the beginning. At the beginning it is S, so it is not doing any change, right? Now replace if pattern found at the end of the value, right? Then instead of the hash mark you have to use the percent sign. Okay, like at the end I have to use here percent sign. Now check what is at the end. We know at the end we have en, right? We have the at the end we have n. Okay, so any string you want to change here or replace, then what you can do is, if I want to change an, this an, last an, if I want to change with jk, right? With jk, sorry, u is not there, jk. Okay, then hit enter. You can see here it changes the last an to the jk, right? Now if string is not found, means if that pattern that we have given here as input, if it is not found, then what it will do is it will do nothing. Like here if I write just MA is just before the n, MA is just before the n, but it is not at the end, right? So it must not change, and yeah, it's not doing any change, right? So it's working fine. We use hash mark to check at the beginning, and we use percent mark to check at the end, and don't forget this forward slash. Okay, now we have delete a pattern from beginning of a string. Delete a pattern from beginning of a string. Here what you have to use is, I'm using the same variable. Let me clear the screen. I'm using the same small value. Let me echo the value of that. You can see I'm using the same. Okay, now what I need to do is, I want to delete something from beginning. If I want to delete something from beginning, like if I want to delete till u, if I want to delete till u, then what I have to do is, I have to use here a hash mark and an asterisk mark, and then a shift, sorry, u, since I want to delete from u, right? Till u it must be deleted, and it is searching the shortest match. Okay, the shortest match means where the first match is found. Suppose it started from here, right? 1 2, it found it here, the u, it found it here, then it will delete everything before the u, right? Everything before the u. Now if you print here, you can see here man, suman. Okay, you can see here u is also deleted, s is also deleted. Now if you use here 2 time hash mark, if you use here 2 time hash mark, then what it will do, it will search the longest, means the last time this pattern found, the last time this pattern we provided is found, the last time you occurred here. Okay, the last time you occurred here, then it will delete everything before this m, means including this u, everything will be deleted, and the man will be printed. Okay, and here you can see the man is printed. You can see here already mentioned, for the shortest match you have to use single time hashtag and an asterisk mark and the pattern you want to search and delete from. Okay, and here you can see the output. Since I have deleted from till a, then it printed from n to n, right? N to n. Now here the longest match. For the longest match I used u, and then we have tried this and we got the same output, right? Man. Now delete the pattern from end of the string. Here we seen this from the start of the string. Okay, now we will search and delete from the last of the string. here for the shortest match we use the percent mark, and asterisk mark is after the pattern. Asterisk mark is after the pattern, right? Now you can see here I can use it previously use it. So just press up arrow key, and here I will erase this the variable name and percentage mark, okay, and then the pattern you want to search, okay. If I want to search s, right, and then the asterisk mark, sorry, the asterisk mark, okay. Now if I press enter, you can see here from the last, if you see from the last, where is s, I have searched for s, right, 1 2 3 4 5, here you can see s, then it will delete from here to here everything. It will delete from this s to the last, everything will be deleted, and you can see it printed 2 times summon, that is the first 2 summons, right, and this is deleted. Now if you want here the longest search, right, the longest match means it will, what it will do is it will delete everything, right. You can see, sorry, I have to use 2 times percent, right. Now the longest match is at the start only, okay, from last you can see it's here, so it must not print anything, right, it must not print anything, and it happened the same. Now if I remove this s and use something else, like here I use it u, I give here the u and asterisk mark, then it will search the u at the longest match. At the longest match, where is u? You can see u is here, so only s rests, and everything from u to last will be deleted, and only s will be printed. Now you can see it's doing the same. And this was enough for today. Many parameter expansions are also there, and we are going to cover in next videos. Till then, practice whatever we have covered now. I will give you some projects also based on this, maybe in next videos. Till then, you can use your own brain and do practice. Bye.